If anyone complaining that there's nothing good to watch on Netflix, then pay attention to all of the amazing Korean content that's available to subscribers worldwide. From Love Alarm and Itaewon Class to Kingdom and Crash Landing on You, there's a whole world of Korean content on there that demands to be explored. But if you haven't done so already, you might want to start with Squid Game, a new thriller that may turn out to be Netflix's most popular Korean export yet. In a similar vein to the Hunger Games and Japanese stories like Battle Royale, As the Gods Will and Alice in Borderland, Squid Game forces strangers to fight to the death in a twisted and deadly competition. If they survive long enough to win, they're awarded an obscene amount of money. But what sets this show apart from the rest is that each one of these participants actually volunteers to play of their own free will. Even after they find out what horrors await, they are all in a desperate enough situation, through debt, mostly, that they want to come back. The games are also much simpler than those of other Death Arena tales. Writer-director Wang Dong-hyuk told Indian news service INS, "There are many works that depict survival games, or death matches, but most of those survival game-themed artworks depict how complex the games are and how dangerous. Squid Game is different. It features childhood games that are quite childish and simple. For those of you who have already binged all 9 episodes of Season 1, very good, as we will now talk about the release date, cast and plot details of Squid Game Season 2. Squid Game Season 2 cast, who's in it? Out of the first season's 456 competitors, most are now dead, aside from Lee Young-jae, who could possibly return again in the lead role, as Sing Ji-hun. Other characters who died, like Park Hae-soo, Oh Young-soo, and Jung Ho-in, could also return in flashbacks, but the majority of Season 2's cast will likely be made up of newbies. Given Young's global breakout stardom, one would imagine they'll try to find a way to bring her back. However, one other important name that fans would be keen to see return is Gong Yoo, the Korean icon who's most recognizable to international audiences as the star of Train to Busan. Not only was Gong's high-profile cameo a highlight for fans, but it also sets up the possibility of a return for his character. After all, he must surely be out there somewhere, still recruiting new participants to die in the game, so it wouldn't be hard to bring Gong's character back in Season 2, hopefully with more scenes this time round. Squid Game Season 2 release date. When will it air? Squid Game hasn't been officially renewed yet by Netflix, but an announcement shouldn't take too long if all of the buzz around this show is anything to go by. Squid Game was first announced in 2019, which means that production on Season 1 took 2 years to complete. But now that many of the key pieces are in place, we hope a second season could arrive as soon as late 2022. Director Wang Dong-hyuk recently told YTN, a Korean news outlet, that he first thought of the show's premise back in 2008, so he's had plenty of time to flesh out a longer game plan beyond Season 1. Wang told Variety, however, that, "I don't have well-developed plans for Squid Game 2. It is quite tiring just thinking about it. But if I were to do it, I would certainly not do it alone. I'd consider using a writer's room, and would want multiple experienced directors, and he's not a speedy guy when flying solo. It took me 6 months to write and rewrite the first 2 episodes. Then I consulted verbally with friends, and picked up clues for improvements through my own pitching and from their responses." The writer-director is currently working on a movie, working title Co-Club, Killing Old Men Club, about intergenerational war, so there may be a bit of a wait till any second season. Unless, of course, Squid Game Season 1's phenomenal international success motivates Wang to go back to the arena. Which would, if you think about it, be a very Squid Game thing to happen. Squid Game Season 2 plot. What will happen? At the end of Squid Game's first season, Ji-hun has managed to beat the game against all odds. But the game's not over yet. Following the death of the Squid Game's creator, Ji-hun discovers that the competition is still going with new recruits. Given all this, it would be easy to continue the story with Ji-hun center stage again, doing all he can to stop the game, just as he vows to do in those last moments. However, there's also a strange sense of finality to that scene as well, and it's hard to imagine how Ji-hun could possibly defeat the game's creators, even with his newfound wealth. But if the creators do decide to move on from Ji-hun's story, there's still plenty of other ways for Squid Game to continue in Season 2. Den of Geek notes that these Squid Games aren't just based in Korea, so given the international scope of this project, it's entirely possible that a second season could take place somewhere else entirely. However, the problem with that is this show is a Korean production, which would make it hard to suddenly up sticks and move everything to a new country. Hope you like this video. Stay tuned in this channel for latest updates on this amazing Korean series, and add a bookmark in this channel for further upcoming updates on movies, anime, and web series. Thanks for watching this video. If you like this video, please like, comment, and share our channel. And for latest updates, please subscribe our channel and press the bell icon.